Let me tell you a secret that most women never realize when it comes to turning a man on. It's not about what you do, it's about what he feels when he's with you. The real magic doesn't happen because you're trying to impress him. It happens when you make him feel like he's the only man in the world who gets to experience you. The truth is, confidence and connection are far sexier than any move or technique. Think about it when you walk into a room and your energy says, I know what I bring. Every man feels it before you even speak. It's the soft power in your voice, the way you hold eye contact a heartbeat longer, the way you seem unhurried, completely in control of your own rhythm. That's what makes his pulse race. Too many women get stuck thinking they have to be perfect, but men don't fall for perfect. They fall for real. For that woman who knows her worth, who moves with intention, who makes him wait a little because she's savoring the moment herself. It's not just seduction, it's psychology, it's energy, it's how you make him chase the feeling of being desired by you. And when you understand that, you stop trying to perform, you start to play. You stop worrying about being good enough, and you start enjoying the power that comes from confidence. Because when you feel safe, sensual, and free, he feels that too. It's contagious, it's irresistible. So if you've ever wondered what actually drives a man crazy, not just for a night, but the kind of energy that lingers long after, stay right here. Because I'm about to share 5 secret moves that don't just make him lose his mind in the best way, they make him remember you. The first move that truly drives a man crazy is something most women overlook. It's the power of starting slow. I know it sounds simple, but it's one of the most magnetic, unforgettable things you can do. Because here's the truth. Real desire doesn't live in the fast moments, it lives in the pauses. It's not about rushing to the peak, it's about building tension that he can feel in every inch of his body. That slow, deliberate pace tells him something deeper than words ever could. It says, I'm confident, I'm in control. I'm enjoying every second. When you slow down, you shift the power dynamic completely. Most people think speed shows passion, but it actually shows anxiety. It's the body trying to get somewhere instead of being in the moment. The woman who takes her time sends a different message entirely. She's not performing. She's not chasing his reaction. She's savoring the experience, and that makes him crave her even more. Think about it. Anticipation is one of the oldest forms of desire. When you make someone wait, when you stretch the silence between touches, when you linger just long enough for him to notice your breath, it drives him insane in the most addictive way. It's not teasing for the sake of teasing. It's about showing that you're confident enough to let the moment unfold naturally. It's your energy that captivates him, not speed or technique. Men notice the woman who isn't in a hurry. She's mysterious. She's magnetic. Her calmness becomes hypnotic because it contrasts with his excitement. And that contrast, your stillness against his growing impatience, is what creates real chemistry. You become the one in control without ever saying a word. The slower you go, the more you make him focus on you. Every breath, every small movement, every glance suddenly feels amplified. And here's the secret. Going slow isn't just about physical pacing, it's emotional pacing too. When you're calm, grounded, and fully present, you give off an energy that says, I know who I am, and I'm not afraid to take my time. That self-assured energy is what makes a man melt. Because for him, it's not just pleasure, it's connection. It's trust. It's knowing that you're not just reacting, you're feeling. There's a reason the most memorable experiences are the ones where time seems to disappear. When you start slow, you take both of you out of your heads and into the moment. You're showing him that intimacy isn't a race, it's an exchange of energy, of emotion, of curiosity. You're saying, I see you, I'm here with you, and I'm gonna make this moment last. Men rarely admit this, but they crave that kind of experience. They crave a woman who makes them feel not just desired, but emotionally noticed. A woman who slows things down forces him to let go of control, to surrender to her rhythm. And that surrender, that moment where he's lost in you, that's where real connection begins. So the next time you're with someone, remember this. Don't rush the magic. Let it build. Let it breathe. Because the slower you go, the deeper he feels it. And that's what makes it unforgettable. Not the act itself, but the energy, the control, the confidence. When you learn to master that, he won't just desire you. He'll remember the way your presence made time stand still. There's something incredibly powerful about eye contact, something most people completely underestimate. When you lock eyes with someone, you're not just looking at them, you're inviting them into your energy. You're saying, I see you, I feel you, and I'm not afraid of this connection. And that drives a man absolutely crazy. Because eye contact isn't about dominance or seduction, it's about presence. It's about showing him that you're not hiding behind shyness or fear. You're right there with him, fully aware, fully confident, fully you. You see, men are used to visual stimulation, but what really gets under their skin is when a woman meets their gaze and doesn't look away. There's this unspoken electricity in that moment, something raw and human that no words can replace. You could say 1,000 seductive things, but one held gaze, one soft smile, one look that lingers a heartbeat longer than expected, that says everything. It's fascinating how the smallest gesture holding eye contact can flip the dynamic in a room. When you look at him and hold that gaze, even briefly, he feels both excitement and vulnerability. You're not chasing his attention, you're commanding it effortlessly. That confidence speaks louder than anything you could say. It tells him you're not intimidated by his desire, you're comfortable with your own. And here's what most people don't realize. True connection happens when both people stop performing. When you look into his eyes, really look. You're not just seeing his face, you're reading his energy, his emotions, his curiosity. It's not about staring him down or trying to look sexy. It's about letting your natural expression, your calm, your warmth, your playfulness show through your eyes. That's what men respond to. They don't remember the outfit or the lighting or the setting. They remember how your eyes made them feel seen. There's a psychological reason this works so well. When two people make and hold eye contact, their bodies release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that creates trust, closeness, and affection. So when you hold that gaze just a moment longer, you're literally creating a physical connection in his brain. It's primal, it's ancient, and it's powerful. But the key is, balance your eyes should say confidence, not confrontation, curiosity, not control. There's something irresistibly alluring about a woman whose eyes are expressive, soft, playful, unpredictable. When you look at him like you know something he doesn't, that mystery drives him wild. It tells him there's more beneath the surface, and men can't resist that kind of emotional depth. And the beauty of it, you can use this anywhere, not just in intimate moments. Eye contact works across the room, during a conversation, or even while laughing together. Every time your eyes meet his, you're silently saying, I'm present, I'm aware, I'm enjoying this moment. That subtle assurance makes a man drop his guard. It makes him feel safe enough to be open, but excited enough to want more. When you learn to use your eyes intentionally, you become unforgettable. Because your gaze communicates something words can't comfort, mixed with challenge, sweetness wrapped in confidence. That's a rare combination, and men can't fake it or forget it. So the next time you're with him, try this, meet his eyes, and just stay there for a second. Don't rush, don't break away too quickly. Let your silence do the talking. Let your energy build in that pause. Because in that single lingering look, you're telling him everything he needs to know. I'm confident, I'm connected, and I'm completely in control of how you feel right now. That's the power of eye contact. It's silent, but it says more than any words ever could. And once you master it, he'll never look at anyone else the same way again. There's something incredibly attractive about a woman who knows how to keep a man guessing, not by playing games, but by staying playful. The most powerful women in intimacy and in relationships understand that chemistry thrives on unpredictability. It's not about being mysterious for the sake of mystery. It's about keeping the energy alive, fresh, and full of surprise. That's what I call the playful switch up, the art of shifting your energy just enough to make him feel like he's constantly discovering new sides of you. See, most people fall into a pattern. They repeat the same words, the same touches, the same rhythm. But when everything becomes predictable, the excitement fades. Men might crave comfort, but they live for curiosity. And when you know how to playfully shift your tone, your expression, your timing, when you can move from sweet to confident, from teasing to tender, that unpredictability makes you unforgettable. Here's the secret. The playful switch up isn't about doing something big. It's about the subtle shifts, a smile that appears at just the right moment, a whisper that catches him off guard, a pause that makes him hold his breath. It's the contrast that drives him wild. When you're soft 1 second and confident the next, you become the kind of woman who's impossible to read, and that mystery is magnetic. Think about it when you tease him gently, laugh unexpectedly, or change your pace just when he thinks he knows what's coming. You activate a part of his brain that's addicted to anticipation. You're giving him a reason to stay present because he doesn't know what's coming next. That's where real attraction lives, in that tension between what he expects and what actually happens. And here's the best part. This playfulness isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about expressing all the sides of you, your softness, your humor, your confidence, your calm. The more layers you show, the more alive you feel, and the more connected he becomes. Because men aren't just drawn to your body, they're drawn to your energy. They fall for the woman who makes them feel alive. Playfulness keeps things light, but it also keeps them real. When you allow yourself to switch up the mood, you create a rhythm that mirrors natural chemistry. It's unpredictable but safe, exciting but connected. It shows that you're not afraid to lead with your emotions, to follow the moment, to enjoy it instead of overthinking it. That's what makes you unforgettable, not perfection, but presence. The way you react naturally, laugh unexpectedly, or surprise him with a look that says, I know exactly what I'm doing. Because when you embrace your playful side, you're giving him permission to relax, to let go, to match your energy. That's when the moment stops being something he experiences and starts being something he feels deeply. So next time, instead of trying to plan everything, let go a little. Be unpredictable in the best way. Change your tone mid-sentence. Let your smile linger when he least expects it. Pause before you respond. Shift your energy from soft to bold and back again. Let him see that being with you means never knowing exactly what's next and loving that uncertainty. Because playfulness isn't immaturity, it's confidence disguised as fun. It's the quiet message that says, I'm in control of this moment, but I'm also enjoying it. And that's what keeps him hooked. Not because he's trying to figure you out, but because he never wants to stop discovering you. One of the most underrated tools of attraction isn't how you move or what you wear, it's how you sound. Confidence has a tone, a rhythm, a softness that's unmistakable. And when you tap into that sound, when your voice carries calm certainty instead of nervous energy, it creates instant chemistry. Men notice it. They may not be able to describe it, but they feel it, that warmth, that assurance, that quiet feminine confidence that says, I'm completely comfortable in my own skin. Here's what most people miss. Men are incredibly sensitive to energy. They can feel when a woman is anxious, trying too hard, or unsure of herself, and they can feel when she's grounded, relaxed, and fully present. The sound of your voice tells him everything before you even finish a sentence. That's why it's not about having the perfect voice, it's about the energy you bring into it. A woman who speaks slowly, clearly, and deliberately is magnetic because she's not rushing for approval, she's not trying to impress, she's simply being. When you speak with confidence, it's not about being loud or bold, it's about being intentional. It's about letting silence work for you, letting pauses create suspense, and letting your tone show certainty. A soft voice can be more powerful than a shout because it makes people lean in. it makes him listen. That's the secret. Confidence isn't in volume, it's in control. The sound of confidence also lives in your reactions, your laughter, your sighs, your words of encouragement. Men crave reassurance more than they'll ever admit. They want to feel that what they're doing is appreciated, that you're present and engaged. When your voice carries warmth, a quiet that feels nice, a soft laugh, a genuine compliment, it builds a bridge between you. It tells him you're not judging, you're enjoying. And that sense of safety and acceptance is incredibly sexy to a man. But here's where it gets deeper. The sound of confidence isn't just about talking, it's about owning your silence too. You don't need to fill every moment with words. Sometimes the quiet speaks louder. The gentle sound of your breath, a low hum, a quiet giggle. These tiny things show you're relaxed, unguarded, real, and authenticity is irresistible. Think of the women who captivate effortlessly. They're never rushing. Their tone has texture. Their words are measured. They speak like they already know they're worth listening to. And that's the mindset you need to bring into every intimate or emotional moment. Not, I hope he likes me, but I already know my presence is enough. When your voice matches that energy, he feels it. It lowers his guard, it draws him in, and it creates emotional intimacy that's far stronger than any words alone could achieve. And the best part, you don't have to fake it. The more you feel comfortable with yourself, your body, your emotions, your space, the more naturally confident your voice becomes. It's not about seducing with your words, it's about letting your energy do the work. When you speak from a place of calm power, you become unforgettable. So the next time you're close to him, speak softly. Let your tone carry warmth. Compliment him genuinely. Breathe between your words. Let your pauses say, I'm not rushing this, I'm right here. That's what confidence sounds like. Not forced, not practiced, just real feminine and powerful. Because the most attractive sound to a man isn't noise or chatter. It's the quiet certainty in a woman's voice when she knows she doesn't need to try. She just is. And that energy, that's what keeps him addicted. The last move, and perhaps the most powerful of them all, isn't about what you do, it's about how you end. I call it the emotional finish. Because here's the truth. A man might remember moments of excitement, but what truly stays with him is how you make him feel afterward. It's not the intensity of the experience that bonds him to you. It's the emotional connection that lingers once it's over. Most people rush past this part. They think the end is just the end. But that's where the real magic happens. When the moment slows down, when the energy fades, when everything becomes still, that's when he's most open, most vulnerable, and most connected to you. And what you do right there defines how he remembers you. The emotional finish is about presence. It's the way you breathe beside him, the way you touch him after the rush, the way your energy says, I'm still here, I'm still connected. It's the gentle reassurance that it wasn't just about physical pleasure, it was about you two. That simple sense of closeness can create a memory that stays with him long after everything else fades. Think about it. Real intimacy isn't built during the highs. It's built in the quiet moments that follow. When you rest your head on his chest, when your hand stays on his skin, when your voice softens and slows, those little details tell him he's safe with you. And men crave that safety more than they'll ever admit. They want to feel like they can let their guard down, like they can just be without needing to perform. When you give him that, you reach a part of him no one else can touch. The emotional finish is about transition. You move from intensity to calmness, from excitement to comfort. And that contrast is where connection deepens. You show him that you're not just there for the thrill, you're there for the bond. That's what separates a good experience from an unforgettable one. Because pleasure fades, but emotion stays. You can express this through silence, a smile, a gentle touch, or even a few soft words. You don't have to say much sometimes. Just whispering, "That felt amazing," or "I loved that moment," is enough. It tells him you're not just reacting, you're appreciating. Appreciation is the bridge between physical and emotional intimacy. And here's something powerful. When a man feels emotionally safe with you, he doesn't just desire you more, he respects you more. You become the woman he doesn't compare to others because you made him feel something no one else did. You gave him a moment that wasn't about ego or performance, but about real connection. That's what the emotional finish is. It's the art of closing the moment with softness, not silence, with warmth, not withdrawal. It's how you make him feel seen, valued, and calm in your presence. It's a reminder that even after the spark, the connection is still alive. So the next time you're in that quiet space at the end, don't rush it. Don't jump back into the world too quickly. Let the silence breathe. Let your energy say everything your words can't. Look into his eyes, smile softly, and let him know that this wasn't just something that happened, it was something that meant something. Because that's what he'll remember, not the move, not the moment, but you, the way you stayed present, the way you made him feel understood, the way you turned something physical into something unforgettable. And that right there is the secret to driving a man crazy, not for your body, but for your soul. So here's the truth. Intimacy isn't about performance, technique, or perfection. It's about connection. You can be the most beautiful person in the room, but if the energy between you and him feels disconnected, the fire fades faster than you'd ever expect. Desire dies when it becomes a transaction instead of a dance, when it feels forced instead of felt. So if you want to truly keep a man's desire alive, focus on what makes him feel something real. Laugh with him. Make him feel seen. Be present in those small, quiet moments that most people overlook. When you show up with confidence, with curiosity, and with genuine affection, you create an emotional rhythm he can't resist. And if this video helped you understand men even a little deeper, hit that like button, because it tells me you want more content that dives beneath the surface. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest, psychology-backed relationship truths every week. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 points surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Because when we talk openly, we learn, we grow, and we get closer to creating the kind of connection that lasts not just for a night, but for a lifetime.